Hey there, Shalee. Troy Brown here with TLC Web Marketing, and just thought I'd get this video over as promised to you, taking a look at your competition and also sharing with you the top 3 things that Google weighs most heavily for ranking your website against your competition. So first thing up is actually I noticed you have three locations: Billings, Montana, Cody, Wyoming, and Fort Collins, Colorado. So I did a search in Fort Collins for you. But wanted to look at, first of all, content. So believe it or not, content is the very first thing that I want to talk about, and it is king. And it is the most powerful. So believe it or not, they like to see 1,500 words of content on the first page. You guys are well on your way. I think I did a word count here. You got 683 words right now. On your home page here, and that includes even stuff here in the footer and that kind of stuff. So I'd recommend, first thing is, another 1,000 words of content really needs to go on this page, and it will help you like you can't believe. The other thing that they do look at is how these images are tagged, and they're tagged with these titles, which is fine. And so whoever built your site did a good job of tagging those pictures. Most of the time people don't do that. However, these could also be tagged for keywords actually that Google would count as keyword content on the home page. So 1,000 words of fresh content that is keyword rich would be really good. And just so you know, the competition, when I did a search for roofing contractors at Fort Collins, you guys are in the number 12 position on the second page of the organic search. And so what I did is I looked at the top 3 competitors for you. Just so you know, and I'm sure you've recognized, this is the top 3 in the map pack. And this is actually your Google My Business account that gets you put on the map. So I didn't check to see if you guys have a GMB, but that's something else that you can optimize. Really, the Google My Business account with your name, address, phone number, your NAP, is a citation. Like the citation for your business is your name, address, phone number. And that's the third thing I'll talk about today. But just realize that this is a powerful place to be. If you optimize this, like RoofWorks and these other 2 have, then you can be in this map pack here. So getting back to the top 3, Premier Roofing, Kessler Roofing, we skip over Home Advisor and that kind of stuff, they don't count, and then Fort Collins Roofing Company. So if we take a look at their websites, they actually don't have a whole lot more content. Most of them, they're commensurate. This one has maybe a little bit more. They're in the number 1 position. The next one is Kessler. They have some pretty good content here and quite a few words. Not huge, but probably right about the same that you guys have. And then number 3 here is Fort Collins Roofing Company. They actually are in 3rd position, but they have the most content. They're pushing like 800, 900 words here. But irregardless, your site can easily overtake these. And what I did is I went ahead and threw all of these websites into a little tool I have here called Ahrefs. And what that does is it really gives us a real good look and breaks down the websites. So the number 1 here, Premier Roofing, this UR is pretty much the popularity of the website, and the DR is the strength of the website. So they have pretty good strength. Popularity is maybe average, a little bit lower. But the second most powerful thing that we're looking at today is backlinks that Google looks at. And the backlinks are in relation to the content, the keywords within the content. So you can see the competition here. They have 2,800 backlinks from 325 referring domains and 1,600 keywords. That's quite a few, even for the roofing industry. So they're really trying to kill it with backlinks and organic keywords. They're in the number 1 position. They got a decent amount of content. That's why they're sitting there. Number 2 position, you can see this drops off significantly here, guys. So here's the opportunity for you. Is 18 UR popularity is okay, but the strength of this website for Kessler is very weak. They only have 53 backlinks from 17 referring domains for only 112 organic keywords. So with what you guys have here, this is your website. You should actually be beating these guys, but it's about content and relevant keywords. And we'll come back to that. But again, this is the opportunity here with these numbers. And then in the third position is the Fort Collins Roofing Company. Again, you can see boosted back up. The UR popularity is high. For some reason their website's low, and it has to do with the quality of these backlinks because it's just coming from 133 domains and only 83 organic keywords. So again, here's the opportunity, and here's your website. The other opportunity I see here, guys, is we're not utilizing these three as either separate pages or separate websites so that you can link all of these three together, which is what Premier is doing. They have all of these locations. So they link all these locations in kind of what's called a link circle, and it gives them the power that you see right here. The strength of their website is the strongest of all four, and that is why, because they're using a link circle and backlinks that they're creating within their own locations. So last thing is citations. Like I said, citation is your name, address, phone number, and it is in relation to the map pack here. So if we just choose here and look at this name, they do not have an address. Their phone number is right there. A lot of them do have an address, but anywhere that those appear online, name, address, phone number is a citation. It's a type of a backlink, but Google goes out and specifically looks how many times is this company's name, address, phone number out on the internet. And that is the number 3 most relevant thing to drive your website up the page. Hope this was helpful. Feel free to use any and all of these yourself, or if you'd like to talk more about how we might be able to help you, please let us know. I enjoyed researching this here in the Fort Collins area. So best of luck to you. Thanks.